And this is a quality which gives you a reputation in no time. If you are honest, if you have got high integrity, you have a reputation for that. Right from early in your career, you must acquire this reputation. And there should be something like a passport in your pocket, so that wherever you go, you will be recognized as a person with very high integrity. And the third important thing which we practice in Delhi Metro, I am only saying what we are practicing in Delhi Metro because I feel this has got great relevance to the students who are going out of this institution today. When you face your professional career outside. The third most important thing is professional competence. Ladies and gentlemen, knowledge is strength. If you know your subject well, nobody can assail you. If you know your job very well, people will respect you. Your bosses will appreciate, and your subordinates will worship you. You must learn your job well. I mentioned to you earlier that from the institution you have got only the foundation for your career. You have to build up the structure above. And in doing so, do it brick by brick, very, very meticulously build up your knowledge. And this knowledge, if you know your job well, that also gives you a lot of self-assurance, a lot of confidence in facing situations, in facing hurdles. This is very important. A fourth thing which we are, again, in the Delhi Metro, we are very particular is about health. Please don't take that in a very light fashion when I talk about health. You can't achieve anything unless you are very healthy. And if you are very healthy, physically and mentally, you know, that gives you a lot of stamina, it gives you a lot of self-confidence, and it relieves a lot of worries of your parents, your spouses, your children. So, have a systematic life which will give you good physical health. We practice it very, very much in the Delhi Metro. It is in all our training schools, for all our employees, we make it a sort of a religion to them convey that they must develop good health. And I am happy to inform you that Delhi Metro is one organization where our medical bill may be the lowest. And to have good health, there are only three things which are important. One is good sleep, adequate sleep. Normally what happens is in student days, you tend to sit late, burn midnight oil, get up late. Probably you may have to change this habit. The old saying that early to bed, early to rise is a very healthy way of spending your life. You must have adequate sleep. You see, in the institutions like this, I've seen particularly in IITs and IIMs, this burn midnight oil, sit very late and get into that habit. You must reverse that habit hereafter. Try to go to bed early. Don't waste your time only sitting in front of TVs and things like that. Have enough sleep. And that sleep will give you a lot of not only the mental health, mental equilibrium, and a lot of physical comfort. The second most important thing is nourishing food. We are all educated people. Most of you, I am very sure, must have been born with silver spoons in your mouth, well-to-do people. So having good nourishing food, timely food, is not a problem. This is very important problem. And the third and most important thing is exercise. We generally tend to underestimate the value of exercise. We even tend to say that during my work I do a lot of work myself, so what is the necessity for further exercise? I think you are mistaken. Exercise is very, very important in daily life. This should be a part of your nature, at least half an hour, either for exercise of aerobic type, walking, jogging, or going to a gym, or have yogasanas and things like that, or a combination of both. Unless you are very healthy, you will not have that mental alertness. And if you are healthy, your output is more, you have better stamina. I come from a railway background, where very often we are called upon if an accident occurs. We have to stand on the accident site for hours, 72 hours, 80 hours, 90 hours, without sleep, without food. Unless you have the stamina and the health to stand to the rigors of such life, it's very difficult to manage. And this is the thing for everyone, even if you are having a desk job, not an active job outside, a desk job. Good health is a very important requirement. Kindly remember this. And lastly, I want to remind you that, as I mentioned, you have been very fortunate to have the education in a very prestigious institution like this. You have been very privileged, I would say, to get such a high-class education. I think you must learn to part with some of the privileges that you have received to the society later on. Ultimately, you are not working for yourself. You are not working for your family alone. As an individual, you are part of the family. In the terms of family, you are part of the society. And in terms of society, you are part of the whole nation. Whatever you have received, you must learn to give back to the society at least a portion of it. I am one who believes very strongly that whatever you get, at least 10 to 15% should go for the benefit of the society. And whatever remuneration you get, learn to set aside at least 10% of that for charity, for helping the poorer sections of the society. Then only whatever remuneration you get gets purified, which you can enjoy very well. Otherwise, you can go on amassing a lot of money, but you will find that you can't really enjoy. Either you are not well, or your wife is sick, or the children don't do well in education. These sort of problems arise. But if your remuneration is purified, whatever you get, by sharing with the society, you will find that you will really enjoy what you are getting. You have a duty to society. Please remember that this institution has equipped you well to not only serve you and your family, but also the society at large. I am very happy that I had the honor to be the chief guest on this occasion, for which I wish to thank Prof. Bhattacharyya and the chairman and members of the Board of Government for giving this opportunity, particularly to my friend Dr. Rajendra Nair, who is happily present here. But for him, I would not have been able to come over here. I thank you all very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you.